Today we're going to talk about something that is essential to human health, and that is water. More precisely speaking, clean and pure water. But you might be saying, Victoria, I already drink tap water, it's fine, I'm fine, what's the big deal? Well, if you want to do a deep dive on water and water quality, I've made another video which I will link down below, but just to summarize that, tap water, even when it's treated through our municipal water treatment plants, still can be contaminated with disinfection byproducts, PFAS, and some other chemicals that end up making its way into your water by the time it's gone through the pipes. And this can ultimately create some negative health impacts, ranging from digestive issues to even long-term effects like increased risk for certain types of cancers. So that is where home water filter systems come into play. Now, again, I've talked about some various water filter options on my other video when I talked about water and water quality and PFAS and all that good stuff. And of course, there's things like the Brita filter and other pitcher filters, as well as solid carbon block filters like the Berkey and things of that sort, right? But one of the gold standard options for water filtration systems has always been reverse osmosis systems. But here's the thing, RO filters are usually some things that need to be installed underneath your sink or on your sink, and it's usually not the most renter-friendly solution, spoken from somebody who is currently renting an apartment and not owning a home. And it's just kind of a hassle, and not to mention the expense of it all. So there's just several reasons why that might be a leap for some people to go from maybe investing in like a Brita filter to trying to do a whole under the sink or whole home reverse osmosis system. And that is why I am super stoked to tell you guys about this new countertop RO unit called the RO100ROPOT-Lite by Bluevua. So before I dive into all the technical reasons why I really love this new countertop unit, I want to talk a little bit about the design and the style, because it's important too. I gotta say, the design feels very sleek and super nice for a countertop unit. As somebody who is used to having the Berkey sitting on their counter, which kind of looks like a mini trash can, this is a huge upgrade. It's very sleek and smooth. There's a nice touchscreen on the top, and the craft itself is made out of high borosilicate glass, which is just really nice and sleek and smooth, and it keeps you away from plastic. The color options for this particular water filter are also really nice. You have a very nice clean and white option, which is the one I have, or there's this really nice shade of blue, which looks really nice and kind of sleek as well. It's also a really great compact design, again, for smaller apartment living or for just small kitchens in general. All right, so let's talk about the setup process. And I was honestly anticipating this to be a lot more involved than it actually was. Pretty much all I had to do was take it out of the box, take all the components out, plug the machine in, and the next thing you're recommended to do is a 4-cycle flush of the machine. So you basically fill up the back water reservoir to its max level and then flush it through 4 times. Once you do the 4 times through, the touchscreen will allow you to select other options after that and actually do a full water filtration cycle. It's pretty much as simple as that. It was so easy to get started. I was not, again, anticipating that at all. As far as the touchscreen goes, it's very easy to navigate. There's a, start water filter button. There's the flush button. There is a little indicator for volume, so you can select whether you want it to fill a half carafe or a full carafe of water when you're filtering through. And then there's a little indicator showing your filter life as well, so you'll be able to see when you need to change your filter. There's also a really handy TDS meter on the display itself, which stands for total dissolved solids. So generally speaking, the lower the better for that metric, and it just gives you a good idea of where your water quality is once it's been filtered through the system. Speaking of filter replacement, so this is a very low maintenance option for water filtration. You really only need to replace the filter about once every 12 months. So it's pretty easy to do. You just take this little cap off the top, unscrew the filter, pull that out, and then insert a replacement filter. So just a quick note about what makes reverse osmosis and this unit's filtration process special in particular is its 5-stage filtration process. So in that one filter, there's basically 5 different stages the water moves through. The first stage is this pre-filter, which removes larger particles, things like rust, sediment, that sort of thing. The next phase it passes through is a carbon block filter, which removes things like chlorine and volatile organic compounds, or VOCs for short. The next layer is a 1 micron polypropylene fabric layer to help protect the life of the heart of the filtration system, which is the next layer that comes, and that is the reverse osmosis membrane filter layer. And that layer is what filters out contaminants that are even as small as 0.0001 microns, including things like heavy metals, fluoride, and bacteria. And then finally, there is a post-carbon filter, which helps to improve the taste of the water. So it's pretty comprehensive, a nice heavy duty filter system and a very compact, cute device. Another little cute, thoughtful add-on that this company includes as part of this package is this little kind of infusion filter that you can install inside of the carafe, and you can create like fruit or herb infused water. It makes it really easy. You just place it inside the carafe and then run your filter system as you would normally. And it, naturally by way of having that little infuser in there, it's going to create some of those flavors in the water itself. So nice and easy, and really just a nice kind of a refreshing add-on. So let's talk about the taste of the water itself. So the water here where I'm living in the Chicagoland area is coming from Lake Michigan. And that water, to me, I can taste like little hints of kind of like a sulfury compound a little bit. It's just very slight. The filtered water completely gets rid of like any kind of that lingering flavor for me. And it just tastes really refreshing and clean. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, water really doesn't have that much of a taste, but when you taste bad water, right? So I'd say like, it reminds me of the taste of like any really fresh, almost like, what's the word, Voss or Fiji is kind of what it tastes like, a very clean, fresh. Overall, this is a really affordable option coming in at just under $300 to be able to get reverse osmosis in your home or apartment in a way that doesn't involve a lot of expensive installation or setup or anything like that. The only thing I will say about this filter is that I wish there were some sort of like grip or handles or something that would make it easy to pick up. Now I know a lot of people, once they have this filter placed on their counter, probably aren't gonna pick it up and move around, but when I was even lifting it out of the box, it was almost like a big uh-oh moment where I thought I had grip on it, I did not have grip on it, and it was almost about to fall. So not good, but that could just be a clumsy me thing, but that would be my only thing, is just caution if you do have to like move it around, pick it up. It's not the easiest to like grip off the counter because there's no little like levers you can dig your hands into from the bottom. That's my only con so far about it. Everything else is very easy. It's simple, low setup, low maintenance, low cost, great water. It's awesome. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any more questions about it and my experience using this particular water filter, drop them down below in the comment section. I'm happy to answer those. And I hope it was helpful. If it was, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Beep, 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 beep.